So yesterday we introduced the concept that outreach, at least as Jesus described it, and many of his followers described it, is first and foremost service. When we serve someone else, what is it that we're doing? The primary meaning, the most common meaning of the word serve means to provide food, to set a table, to care for someone by making sure that their basic needs are being met. The first time the word service occurs in the book of Mark is in Mark 1:31. Jesus went to Simon's house, found his mother-in-law ill. Jesus healed her, and in Mark 1:31, he went to the bedside, took her by the hand. He helped her sit up. Then the fever left her, and she prepared a meal for them. Literally, she served them. Luke chapter 10, verse 40. Jesus visited Mary and Martha. Mary, as Jesus was teaching, came and sat at his feet to learn. Martha prepared the meal. In verse 40, Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing. She came to Jesus and said, "Lord, doesn't it seem unfair to you that my sister just sits here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me." Martha literally says, "while I serve." And the service that she's talking about there is preparing a meal for Jesus. Then finally again in John chapter 12, verse 2, again in Mary and Martha's house, after Lazarus has been raised from the dead, a dinner was prepared in Jesus' honor. Martha served, and Lazarus was among those who ate with them. In all of these, we see how it is that serving, first and foremost, includes food. We've been talking about reaching out to people who are unchurched, and one of the things that we've suggested is that a great way to do that is around the table. There's just something about sitting down and eating with someone that allows you to open up. Many families have lost that habit. They sit and they're distracted by social media on their phone, or worse yet, they might sit in front of a television being distracted by an image in front of them. Eating together is very important, both for your family and for outreach. Whether that's going together for a cup of coffee, whether that's carrying a plate of cookies to a neighbor, or whether that's sitting down together in a restaurant or in your own home. As you sit together and talk, doors open. The chance to speak comes in a very natural, non-confrontational way. You can speak together. I'd encourage you, as you look for ways to reach out to new people, find ways to do that around food, because it's just a very natural thing to do. Tomorrow, we'll look at some of the other meanings of service.